Hello, hello, Tammy Cinematic Skeins. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm Tammy from Cinematic Skeins. I knit, dye, knit, spin, crochet, sew, and dye when I can. Yes, I go off on tangents, forget what I'm talking about, I ramble, I have dogs that interrupt me. There's a Theo. What are you doing? That's not for you. Not for you. Anyway, hello. If you've been here for a bit, welcome back. On the lap? Okay. As some of you guys are aware, I went to the Salem Fiber Witch Festival, or the Fiber Witch Festival in Salem, Massachusetts. It was hosted by Circle of Stitches, Anna with Circle of Stitches, and is it Kitty with Cupcake or Nitty with Cupcake? I'm not sure. I don't remember because my brain works like that. I'll put it here. Dude, not today. Anyway, sorry. And as I mentioned in my last video, Theodore, I was going to try to be in the moment and not take video. Well, then I changed my mind and I filmed like an intro. To like, hi, I'm waking up, getting ready to go to the airport. Hi, I'm in Salem. I'm going to go walk around. And then I didn't take any video of the festival at all. Here's what happened. I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys, but I have a friend that lives in Boston. So I was trying to make this a friend trip. So like my goal for this trip was to be sociable and to spend time with people that I'm familiar with, you know, that I wanted to get to know better. That didn't happen. But I also wanted to meet up with my friend. So the plan was, you're annoying. The plan was we were going to get together that Friday and grab dinner, but he had some stuff going on. I had some lack of sleep and brain going on, so it didn't happen. So we ended up getting together for lunch on Saturday, right when I was getting to the festival. So I had I think I told you guys, I signed up for an Intarsia class, which I took. I learned a couple of new things as far as Intarsia goes, but for the most part, it's the same as I've been doing with my, you know, in Times Cardigan with all the little triangles and squares. It's basically the same thing. It's the same thing. But I did see some really cool examples of Intarsia where like she mixed up different weights. So she like created a window. So like imagine using like worsted yarn and then having a little window of like mohair, like a lace weight mohair. So you can like see through it and like creating like these really cool things, which I thought was really cool. I have not finished my project. Which was the sample that we were supposed to be working on knitting for the class. Because honestly, you guys, Intarsia is bobbins. Bobbins hanging off of things, getting all tangled up. My brain doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Like, it doesn't mind the whole Intarsia bit, but having multiple bobbins just hanging out in the back of the work, going all willy-nilly. And it's not like, you know, stranded where you have like, you know, a couple skein. Like I think I've done 3 color stranded maximum, but like with those, as long as I, you know, switch my needles back and forth like this, the yarn doesn't tangle. Not so with Intarsia. Not so. It just every 2 minutes it was Anywho, I enjoyed the class. Mieka, my brain. Mieka, I'll put her info here. I was trying to sun and sand, something with sand, I think. Anyway, Mieka was very nice. She was really cool. I ended up riding with her and another lady that was in the class. Maribel? Names. Anyway, Mieka was easy to remember. But I rode with a very nice lady who has a horse. I remember that part. She has a horse. And she's going to be going to Amsterdam. Mieka flew in from Amsterdam to teach the class, and I think she's from New York or something like that. My brain. Anyway, that was a fun class. So we get out of class. This nice lady with the horse gives me and Mieka a ride, or Mieka and I, a ride to the festival, like the downtown area, so we can go back to the festival. The classes were in the Toil and Trouble Fiber Studio, like the dye studio. Toil and Trouble is Anna of Circle of Stitches, her hand-dyed yarn. So the classes were held at her studio. So was the after party thing. I'm rambling, but I want to tell you guys about Salem, and then I'm going to show you the things I picked up in Salem, and then we're going to do the regular stuff, which is me showing you more stuff that I didn't need that I bought. Anyway, so we left there, and I got a text from my friend Eric, and he was like, "Hey, I'm in town, lunch," and I was like, "We're going to the festival." I was so excited because like we got out right when the festival opened up. Like it was open to like masked people at 11, and then unmasked people at noon. Like, yeah. Anyway, so I was gonna go straight to the festival with them. Dogs, hang on. Anyway, met up with my friend for lunch. And, you know, like I said, stay in here. I'm tired of y'all playing. Stop it. Sorry. They're annoying the crap out of me this morning. I've been awake since 4 a.m. Anyway, so my goal, like I said, was to be sociable. So I decided to spend as much time with my friend as possible because I hadn't seen him in years because he used to live in Virginia and then he moved back home to Boston because he's from Boston. And, you know, it was really cool to see somebody like that I know, you know, somebody I'm actually friends with. Like I'm friends with some fiber people, but not like, y'all don't know my life story unless I tell you here, right? Like these are people that have like been around. So I was stoked to meet up with him for lunch, and I decided to just walk around with him at Salem for a little bit. And he was nice enough to come to the Fiber Festival with me. Like by the time we finished chit-chatting and eating and whatnot, it was like maybe 2 hours before festival closed. And I was like, I came to town for this thing. I kind of want to go to it. So he went with me. He even stood in line with me and everything. He's a sport. Anyway, I knew it wasn't his thing, so I didn't want to stay very long. And I'm getting to the point of why I didn't take any video. Because I was with my friend and I knew it wasn't his deal, I didn't want to keep him there for something that wasn't his deal. Like, I thought it was nice enough of him to go with me. And we couldn't really talk because like everybody was talking in there. So I was like, you know, I'm just going to go through real fast. I don't really need anything. I just want to go say hi to the few people there that I knew and go about my day. Like, you know, see what the festival is all about and whatnot. So I did that. That's why there's no video. That's I wanted to explain. I did buy some things quickly. I did not buy much yarn. I bought one skein. One whole skein. That's not to say there wasn't yarn there, because there was. I was just trying to walk through very quickly. So I was only grabbing stuff that caught my attention and was like pulled me over. So I only bought the things that did that. Not to say that nothing else there was interesting. It's just how my brain works. Kind of like when I go clothes shopping or thrifting, I walk through very quickly and I just pick up things that grab my attention. Kind of like when you're in the bookstore and you see a unique cover and you pick up the book and see what it's about. Dude, I'm trying to keep you from messing with Benny, but you gotta stop messing with me. If you're new here, this is how we roll. Go on. Leave Benny alone. Okay. Anyway, so I walked through the festival very quickly and then hung out with my friend for a little bit more, and then he left, and I was sore at that point because walking around makes my back hurt. Because why not? So I was like, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel and take a nap. And as I was laying there trying to go asleep, the place I stayed at was next to the Witch Museum in Salem. So the crowd that stood outside in line waiting to get in. They're loud. The place I was staying at was a really old building, so it's not like a lot of sound protection there, so couldn't sleep. But I was, letting my back rest, and then I was like, you know what? I can't go home with one skein of yarn. So Circle of Stitches was like, I think 3 blocks away from where I was staying, so I just walked on over there and picked up some more stuff. So leave him alone. Dude, Theodore, leave Benny alone. Just let him be. He's chilling right now. Leave him alone. You're cute though. Anyway, so let me show you what I picked up in Salem, okay? Which bag is it? And then I'm going to show you some stuff I forgot to show you last episode, and I'm going to show you some stuff from the North Texas Yarn Crawl, because I actually did make it to 2 stores yesterday, because I was running errands. Anywho, okay, let me show you. Let me dump this bag out. Circle of Stitches. Okay. Oh, I have Mieka's thing right here. There was no sand involved at all. Salt and Stone. Salt and Stone. What's Mieka John? That's her name. Mieka John of Salt and Stone Knits. How did I get sand? Maybe I was thinking sea salt. Anyway, so yeah, this is my Tarja class. Okay. I haven't picked up this bag since the trip. So let me organize it real quick. I was unprepared. Y'all are used to it, right? All right. I picked up a skein of Anna's yarn. This is her yak skeleton base. Why didn't I think of that? Anyway, so this is, oh, those candles smell so good. Why didn't I open this bag? Anyway, because I wanted to show it to you. That's why. All right, Toil and Trouble is Anna's yarn. This is yak skeleton base, which is 80-20-10 merino yak nylon. And this is the Mars Rover colorway. And I just thought it was really pretty. It looks a lot like, every time I buy yarn, it looks a lot like yarn I already have. It reminds me a lot of Marte from Malabrigo. See, I always buy the same colors, man. I like what I like. Anyway, so I bought that. This was my one skein from the festival. And by the way, the festival was super organized, ADA compliant. Anna did tours of the building, the sidewalks, all the accesses. She did tours of her studio, that building, all the accesses, and like where the ramps were, where the elevators and stuff were. Really good, super organized. And I have not seen a single person say a bad thing about the festival. Everybody had a great time. I really hope they do it again. My only thing, it was really cool to see such a like eclectic mix of wares. I wish there had been a little bit more fiber. But that's just a personal choice because I'm trying to, limit the yarn. If you're not on the Instagram, and I know some of you are not, I have 4 Tupperware bins. Tupperware, I keep saying Tupperware. 4 plastic totes. How big are these? I can't read it from here. 80 quart? Is that what that says? Why is it measuring in quarts and not gallons? That's stupid. Does that say quart? I don't have my glasses. Anyway, I have 4 of those full of yarn. And then I just filled up another one in the other room full of fiber. But I need to find another bin because I still have a pile of fiber to go through. Anyway, I'm doing a giant destash because I'm trying to lessen the stuff in the house. I told y'all that already. Anyway, see, I still have this bin of maybe yarn to go through. Oh, wait, I have a bin next to me. I'm stupid. That was smart. 80 quart. Yeah, it's 80 quart. Why did I do that? This is the yarn I can't decide if I'm going to keep or not. Just stay there. I will force myself to go through it. Oh, you know what, you guys who watch the podcast regularly, What did I buy this for? Somebody tell me what I bought this for. I know it was for a specific project. What was it? Somebody tell me, because I have forgotten. Sure, I could go back and look at all the podcasts, but I don't want to. Go back in. Anyway, back to the things. Okay. Then they had tea place. They had a tea peoples. There was a botanical person there, and I totally, because I was trying to rush and not make Eric stay there, I missed out on some of the things that I meant to go see. But like I said, I was trying to focus on friends, not stuff. So anyway, I do wish I'd talked to that person though, because I wanted to see what they had, like apothecary wise for like headaches and stuff. I was curious. Anyway, there was a tea place there and it was cool. They had like sample jars out. So they had brewed teas that you could taste, and they also had sample jars out so you could smell. I didn't want to hold up everybody because I'm kind of picky about tea. So I just smelled a couple of the jars and picked 2 and went about my day. Because like I said, I didn't want to make Eric stay in the yarny bits for longer than he needed to. So I got Waning Moon. These are both rooibos teas. Yes. Waning Moon, which is chocolate cherry rooibos. And Forest Friends, which is an Earl Grey rooibos. Yummy. Okay, got some teas. And this is from Midnight Teas. And it's teas, but it's got like a hidden E in it. Cute. And I love their logo. Look at their logo. It's like a moon teacup. Isn't that nifty? Okay. So I got that. And then I saw these candles and they were like movie themed. And I was like, uh-oh. And they smell good, obviously. So I was talking to the girls, like we were looking at the American Psycho candle. Even Eric was like, oh, these candles are kind of cool. But he has a bunch of cats and he was worried about, cats' tails and flames. No. But he did take their card. So I have a feeling he might be buying some candles for peoples. But I was looking and we were talking about the movies because I was like, oh, movie people. And I can conversate when it's something like that. I can't carry on a conversation to save my life if it's not something I know something about. So I can talk to people about yarn a little bit. I can talk to people about movies though. It's just my brain gets jumbled and mixes things up. But usually people understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, we were talking about American Psycho and I was like, have you listened to the band Ice Nine Kills? Because they do a really cool cover song for American Psycho. It's awesome. And she's like, they're my favorite band. I've talked to Spencer. And I was like, oh my God. So I made a friend, I think. So I got the American Psycho candle. And then she had a Frankenstein candle. Frankenstein's monster candle. So I got that. So We Are the Monsters. This one is oak moss, amber, white sage, black coral, orange, and lavender. These are 100% soy wax. And the Psycho one this one's for the Psychos. It's amber, dark musk, sandalwood, mandarin, and jasmine. And they're glittery. So this is American Psycho. Is that onyx? Yeah. Looks like onyx. And We Are the Monsters. They smell so good, you guys. So good. I might burn this one today. Yes, but not in the yarn room. So I got candles. That's their card. Look, you can screenshot the thingy, right? There you go. They were super cool. And then, let's see, what else did I get? Oh, who were they? Stitched by JessaLu. I have a bag of hers that I got from Circle of Stitches last year. It was like an owl and moon bag or something. But I got some pins from her, but they're from other companies. But I bought them at the Stitched by JessaLu booth. So this is Always Tired by Hinnell Paper Co. And then I love this one. This is a broomstick pin. The Power of 3 pin by the Pickety Witch. Oh, glare. There you go. It's just 3 broomsticks. I just thought it was cool. And then Anna had pins and a sticker. I love Anna's logo because it's a crow with yarn. So I got a sticker and I got it as a pin. Sorry, I've got the shakes. I did eat today. I had pancakes. But I've also had like 3 cups of coffee, so. Anywho. All right. Oh, and all right, so the candle people, I totally forgot. They're opening a physical store in, is it Draycote? Draycote, Massachusetts? Draycote, Massachusetts. I'll link the stuff below, as I do. Okay. Oops. I'll pick that up. Okay. My walk to Circle of Stitches. I got Spin Cycle dyed special. That's the only reason I bought it. Spin Cycle dyed a special colorway for Circle of Stitches store. So this is the Cabinet of Curiosities. I don't know if this was specifically for Circle of Stitches or for the festival. I'm not sure. I think it was for Circle of Stitches. But it's called Cabinet of Curiosities, and I got it on the Sport base, which is dyed in the wool. And I got 2 because they're so different, because it's Spin Cycle. And also, there were only like 5 skeins in this base left when I went to the store. All that she had left after that was the plump base. So I got these. I like this one a lot, which is weird to me because it's orange, but it's like black and purples and oranges with like a little hint of green. You see it? But I also like this one because it's got blue, but it's got like a mustardy, yellowy green to it that I'm not really fond of, but I like the yarn as a whole. So they probably won't go together because they don't match. Or maybe they will. I don't know. I got them because they were the special colorway. So, I mean, technically they kind of go with this one, don't they? All right. So that's that. And I got a bag. I think you guys might remember when I got my Fiber Witch box. Was it last year? Yeah, last October. They had a bag by this maker in it. It's like a cat and some books and like witchy stuff. And I bought it because I wanted to embroider it if I ever get good at embroidery. Is there a tag in here? I don't see it. Anyway, if I can find it, I'll put it below. There's a maker that makes these. And I don't see their name on this. But anyway, I got the skein bag this time. It's got a skull on it. You see it? Like down there. You see him? And little acorns and stuff. I thought it was pretty. So I got that. And then I got, you know, they have like the yarn ball pins and like, you know, the tarot knitter stuff on Etsy. This one has an African American hand, so I was like, yes, get a pin. I need to get that collector tarot card looking one with all the yarn on it, but I want one with like African American hands on it. I mean, it doesn't matter, but representation, it's important. Then I got an embroidery kit because of course I did, because I want to learn it. I do. I just have to have the mindset, and my brain needs to be settled enough for me to sit there and sew, which is why none of my cross stitch projects ever get finished. I finished them when I was a kid. I didn't know how to knit then. But anyway, this had birds on it, so I had to. Autumn birds. Look at the crows. Isn't that pretty? My only thing with this, the pattern is printed on the fabric, which I love, but the fabric is blue. Why? Why? Well, I mean, it's like a gray blue, but still, why? I kind of wish it wasn't printed on it, you know, because I want to dye the fabric. But I guess it's an embroidery kit, so you kind of have to print it on there so you know what you're doing. It's not like cross stitch, right? Anyway, I wish the fabric wasn't this blue-gray color. I would want it to be a different color. Like, I know the ravens have to stand out and all, but I would rather it be like a grayer gray than like this blue-gray color. But anyway, it comes with all the stuff. So all you need, oh no, you don't. So you don't need anything. It comes with all the stuff. So it's got the floss, the needles, the fabric, the hoop, the instructions, the guide. Cool. I don't need anything. Just do this. Got that. And lastly, I got a sticker pack and we're gonna open it together because I was curious. It's $6. I need another water bottle so I can put all the stickers on it. Or I need to find something that I won't throw away that I can put stickers on. I used to put stickers on my MacBook, like back when I had the white brick one. But computers change so much nowadays. Don't want to sticker it because you'll lose a lot of stickers every time you upgrade your computer. All right, I got a bat. I'm gonna drop all of these. A very cute cottage. Oh, see, dropping them already. A witch. Spell books. Grimoires. That's cute. Skull flowers. Is that a cat in a ball of yarn or a cat in a scarf? You know, I don't know. Do you know? Moth. Hey, I have this sticker. It came with something else. Moon. Crystal potion bottle. And an elixir bottle. Those are cute. Very cute. I think that's it. Yes. And then I flew home and my flight was delayed 2 hours and then the air wasn't working. So the plane was like sweltering hot for like an hour. And then they got the air working and then the guy next to me passed out so I couldn't get up. So I had to pee real bad for like 2 hours. And then we got to the airport and they were like, we're here, but we're going to have to taxi on, you know, the tarmac for like 30 minutes. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I don't have any more trips planned anytime soon. My boss has canceled the Kentucky trip in May, so I don't have to go to Kentucky. No offense if you're from Kentucky, but I hate working there. I hate it. There was no reason at all for us nice work at home people to fly all the way to Kentucky to sit in a conference room or at somebody's empty desk so we can collaborate with our teammates. Because we don't. We just do our own thing. They just like to chit chat, and I don't like to chit chat. I like to get my work done and go the hell home. So yeah, I'm glad we're not going to Kentucky. Speaking of work, by the way, I can't remember if I told you guys or not, about the whole work from home thing. We had a meeting at our office last week. I still get to work from home for now. Things could change. But I was right. They did change the rules. So if I move away from Texas, I now have to move to a hub city. And if I do that, I have to work in the office. So I'm going to stay here. My boss did say that if I were to move back into the city, if I move to Dallas, I have to work in the office. Right now, 3 days a week. They could change that too to make it like, you know, full-time in the office. I don't want to do that either. But he did mention that Fort Worth is outside of the distance that makes me have to work in the office. So potentially I might move to Fort Worth. I go there like once a week anyway to get food and go yarn shopping. So it seems like a good idea, but we'll see. Right now, I can't really spend any money. The hospital bills have started coming in. And as of right now, I have about $4,000 in doctor bills to pay. I think 3 of them I haven't made payment arrangements on yet, but I'm working on it. Ouch. Anywho, let me show you what I forgot to show you last week because I forgot to bring it in the room. I got some Inglenook Fibers goodies. I tried to get some Melly Knits fiber goodies right before I hopped on here, but I got beat. Every single thing I clicked on, I got it into my cart, and then as I was checking out, it said error, and I go back and it's sold out, and I was like, I give up. I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna be able to get anything from Melly Knits. I blame it on 1, she's awesome, and 2, Andrea Mowry mentioned her a couple times, so I feel like it's just impossible to get anything from there now. It's just, my internet connection's not that fast out here in the sticks, so I'm not in the sticks, but you know what I mean. I don't have the best internet out here. Anywho, show you the things. This is Batten and Braid Birds of a Feather. It is Cormo, Cashgora, and Tussa Silk. I bought it because 1, it's pretty, and 2, oh, I need to use my other hand. Velcro. 2, I've never used Cashgora before. What is that? Cashmere goats mixed with Angora goat? I don't know. So it's this. Look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? So that's that one. It's so pretty. And then I told you guys I got this, but I didn't show it to you. This is Fungus Among Us. Fungus Among Us. And I got it because it's Haunui. This is hilarious and I picked it up. And see, Melly Knits was selling Haunui locks, like that you have to process. More on that in a minute. And I wanted it. Apparently this is a fade set, but I've somehow put them out of order, so I'm sure I can figure it out. Did you track mud in the yarn room? Sir. Y'all are gonna not be allowed in here. Damn it. This color? Meh. Y'all know how I feel about bright colors. This color. I think this one. This color. This color. This one. This one. Love this one. This one. Love this one. This one. I love this one. So yeah, there's those. And yes, the Haunui obsession continues. I also bought, and I think I told you guys I was also getting a braid of fiber from Bramble Ridge. I already spun it because I'm an impatient person and I cannot wait for anything. I have not finished it because, you know, wet yarn can't do the lifting of the things. Although I might try to dye some fiber anyways. I can dye it, I just can't like wash it a bunch. That's what that looks like. This is actually 2 braids. It's the Haunui Toffee undyed that I showed you guys I bought with the comb top samplers. And then the blue orangey colors are the braid from Bramble Ridge. You can see it better this way. I thought they would look really pretty. Pride plied together, and they do. It works. I like it. I did spin it as I spun two, like I split my brain. I split the braid in two and spun it fractal, and then I spun that with a ply of the toffee color. So like the toffee color runs all the way through all of it, and the rest of it's fractal. I think it'll knit up really pretty. But yeah, I haven't finished it, but it's balanced. Proud of myself. Can't put that over there because there's mud there now. Thanks. All right. Speaking of fiber, I have literally 3 bundles of undyed fiber left. This is Knit Pick Stroll, right? Yeah, Stroll. That sweater, I'm gonna make it, y'all. I'm gonna make it. I want to do it black rainbow. Because of course I do. The vintage flannel sweater, I think, is going to be my next cast on. If I can get this yarn dyed. So it'll probably be a minute. Dun, dun, dun. Where's the first page? First page. The vintage flannel sweater. I want to say there's like 30 something projects on Ravelry right now, but I have decided, since it's sport weight, work with me. Get out of the way, yarn. I have Quince and Company. I keep doing that. Quince and Company, because it's not Quince, it's Quince. I have Quince and Company chickadee yarn in black. And then I figure I'll do some hand spun in rainbow and have a black rainbow knit sweater. Yes. Come on. Stupid paperback. Anyway, that's the plan. I just got to spin a very careful sport weight. I got to be really, really consistent because I only have 3 bundles of fiber and I need 600 yards. I could do it. I could do it. It's just so slow. And I like to spin fast. Like, this is my default spin. This. So, all right. So this is 3 ply. This is probably like worsted or Aran because it's 3 ply. I don't know. That's my default. My default is a sport weight, like 2 ply. So I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Speaking of spinning, since I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, I had this Pullover that Aquila gifted me, and I had this bamboo spinning fiber from FiberLady that I picked up at the yarn crawl last year, I think. It's like teals and grays. Is there green in here too? No, it's just teal and like this gunmetal gray. I thought it was really pretty. Put them together. Made bats. Well, I made this first bat because I wasn't sure how thick to make it because I've only made the 2 bats. So I made this one. And then I made a bigger one. Floof. I did good, right? I did good. Look at that. The green bits. It's party. Making bats, y'all. I'm making bats. I'm getting Velcro stuck in it. But I like how the green just kind of shines through. Floof. Floof. Yes, I made some bats. That's all I made. All right. Lastly, yarn crawl stuff. So yesterday I had a really bad migraine, which I had the eye squinty thing that I get sometimes. So it was a really, really bad migraine. But usually my eye gets all squinty a couple hours before the migraine hits, which is what happened. But that gave me time to get groceries which I absolutely had to go out for because all I had in the house were snacks. And this particular trip made me realize how chubby I am now. Not that I didn't know that already, but because I just wear t-shirts and yoga pants all the time, like in my house, I don't realize how chubby I am because there's elastics. So when I try to put on normal clothes that I'm used to wearing and they don't fit, I realize I'm chubby and I don't like it. In addition, I feel like the issues I'm having with my spine and my neck and all the things is because my body does not like me carrying the extra poundage. So I had to go to the grocery store and get some food that's good for me. I did not buy any food that's bad for me. Do you know how bad I want some ice cream? The things I buy almost every single grocery trip are Haagen-Dazs and peanut butter chocolate chip cookie dough. I know I can make peanut butter chocolate chip cookies myself. I make really good peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. But I like the ones they have at Kroger because they have like peanuts in them. And sure, I could do that with my cookies too. But I don't. So every grocery trip. And microwave popcorn. Well, microwave popcorn for emergencies. I actually have an air popper and I use that a lot. But I also buy clarified butter for that. So trying to be good, I bought nothing but vegetables. Nothing but vegetables. I might eat meat. All veggies. Nothing but veggies. I have some meat substitutes. But I try to be careful with those too, because what did my nutritionist call it? A junkatarian? Yes. Trying to be good, y'all. This weight must go. I need it to go away. I just need it to go away like here. These are just, bras don't fit right. These must go. I want the belly to go. So just here. I know, Theo. Anyway. How did I get on the subject of being chubby? The weight and the things and the pains. That's how. Okay. Speaking of which, because I jump around. I warned you if you're new. This is what I do. Hand surgeon appointments next week. Like, it's not this week. Next week. Because that's as soon as they can see me. And it doesn't hurt right now, so that's fine. Probably because I've been being good and wearing my brace most of the time. Most. Here's why I say most. I'm gonna show you yarn cross stuff too. Hold on. My whip, I found out I am allowed to show you. I'm just not allowed to talk about it. Welcome to Fight Club. I'm disappointed with this, okay? Look, you see that tension? You see it? It's making me insane. And it's from knitting with this on. I took this apart and redid it without this to see if I could do it better, and I can't. So that better block right out because I'm not reading it in this again. Look at this tension. It bothers me so much. We'll see how it blocks out. We'll see how it blocks out. I'm just in stockinette land right now. I don't even care. This is for Curio Stitches, who is now Ellie's yarn. And this is the Moonology Pullover. I have the Moonology socks in my Ravelry queue, but it's an all over colorwork sock, so it's not a lot of colorwork in the socks. I might be able to make them fit over my giant feet, but I'm very upset about my tension because y'all know I do colorwork all the freaking time. I don't have tension issues. Well, I haven't had tension issues since the first time I did colorwork, and this is making me mad. However, first off, I know it's this. Secondly, it also might be the yarn because I am using a silk yarn. So this is Life in the Long Grass Moon, which I think is 80 10 or 80-20. I'm not sure. I have more somewhere. Somewhere. I know I do. Where is it? 80/20. Okay, so it's 80/20 merino silk. I have a feeling the silk might be messing with me because it's my first time knitting with silk. Also, I'm holding it double. So I might just be having issues all around because I decided to use this yarn. But I chose it because it glows because of the silk. And I wanted my moons to glow. Another lady is using a really pretty like mixture of grays, like a variegated yarn with like grays and stuff. And I really wish I'd done that. I have yarn like that because then it would really look like moons, but I wanted it to glow. Whatever. Like I said, I'm in stockinette land right now. I'm going to finish the damn thing. And if it doesn't block out, it doesn't block out. And I'm going to call it a day and redo it later, like next year. Because I'm mad at it right now. Yes. Oh, is this my Intarsia project? See the things? See them? Just all. I'm like Chris Tucker in The Fifth Element. Yes. Anyway, that's my current width. That's all I'm working on because it's taking me forever because I've ripped it apart and done it twice. All right, yarn crawl stuff. You ready? So Juju Knits posted that Treehouse Knits Juju Knits is a local yarn store in Fort Worth. She posted that Treehouse Knits was doing a trunk show. And I remember Treehouse Knits from the last Fiber Festival, and I bought some of her yak yarn. It's in here somewheres. Anyway, it's like one skein yarn. Anywho, I said, hey, does she have any more of that yak? Because she has yak on DK. I have yak fingering in the closet. I've ordered some on DK so I can dye to go with some stuff I bought. Anyway. They said yes, and then they let me video shop because I was still working technically. So she had this gorgeous green, which reminds me of a green that I dye. Whatever. Anyway, I swear we've seen this tree before on Yak Silk DK. Isn't it precious? Don't you love it? I got a sweater quantity. It is real expensive. So expensive. Why did I do this? But anyway, I swear quantity, and it's green, and yes. I'm stoked about it. What am I gonna make with? No idea. Because what I was thinking about making with it is worsted. So I would have to do some swatching and calculating to see if I can make it work. Because I think a Glen Barrow would be really cool in this. Although I'm supposed to be making my Glen Barrow with this plucky yarn. We'll see. But anyway, I went to Juju's yesterday to pick that up because I'd already paid for it. So expensive. And she was still there. So I was like, well, since I'm here in person, let me just peruse. Look at it. Look at it. This is I Will Speak for Her, also on Yak Silk DK, and they didn't have enough skeins of this left for a sweater quantity, so I just got two. But, I mean, also, yeah. This is oranger. See, you can see the difference. This is redder, right? Right. Okay. I love this color. I love it. So, the reason I ordered some bear yak yarn is because I'm going to use the bear yarn and pair it with this to do a color work something or other, and this will be my color. Wouldn't that look cool since this looks so good? Wouldn't that look cool and like a nice color work yoke? Yes? I had to think of the word. Yes. Okay, bought that. And then there was a Mad Tosh wall and this color said, buy me, make me socks. And I did the thing that I always do, and I forget that even though it's labeled sock, it's not sock. So I bought this superwash yarn that I can't make socks with because it's 100% superwash. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'll put it in something. I like it. It's green. Oh, you know what? You know what? It looks good with this. What? Yes. Done. It has a home. And then, in my defense, they were like $11 each. It's still, that's fair. It's fair. Oh, 50 grams. That explains a lot. Welcome to my world. I like heathered yarn. Okay, this is Kelbourne Woolens camper yarn. And it might look familiar to you because I also have, or had, because I made a hat out of it. Is that Kelbourne Woolens too? It might be. Flywheel Sport, is that Kelbourne? Anyway, similar colorways. They're heathered. Do you see all the little purpley specks in the blue? Yes. And the blue specks in the gray. It had to be done. It had to be done. They're going to go together. I bought 2 of each. Kind of like I did with the other yarn. Whatever. It's fine. It was cheapish. I'm good with it. That was Juju's. Yes. All the things. All the things. Put them back in the bag because I've got to fit them in the wall. As you can see, the wall is done, but I have not color coded it because I don't feel like being in here right now. Moved all the things, don't feel like being in here. Because I have plans, because my brain hops around as it does, and I bought things and I need to paint this wall, which means I need to move all this stuff all over again so I can get to the wall. I'm not painting this wall, painting this wall. So I've got to get all this stuff off of here so I can shift it that way because it's real freaking heavy right now. So I can shift it that way so I can paint that corner. And I got to buy paint. I got to buy the pricey paint too because I want the kind that doesn't smell and has no environmental issues because headaches and animals and yarn. I gotta pick a color. And then I have a giant stencil I'm gonna put over it, and it's gonna be my metallic. My plans are it's gonna be shiny. Like a matte finish with the shiny stencil. I think it's gonna look, it's gonna look really pretty on this wall, and then I'm gonna hang a picture or something, and it's gonna be nice in here. But then also, if I decide I want to leave the house, I'm going to have to do all that painting all over again. Whatever. I bought the stencil. It's fine. I just got to buy the paint. I mean, I do have teal paint left over from when I painted my guest room. Decisions. Anyway. In addition to that, I was looking at West 7th Wool's website because they had dyed some big boy skeins. I like their big boy skeins. They're like massive. It's like, is it 1600 or 800? I don't remember. But the yarn I used to make my stripy sweater, those were big boy skeins, and it only took me like 2 of them. So I wanted to buy more of those. They sold out last weekend while I was in Salem. So that said, while I was on the website, I saw this. So I've wanted this for a little bit. Because y'all know how I don't like regular tweed. I always pick the bits out. They had the make it tweed thread stuff. And it's not like, it's not bits you can pick because it's like thread and it's like coils. They're coils in the thread. So I bought a sweater quantity of this. And then I brought it home and realized I don't know what yarn I'm going to put it with. Whatever. Make it tweed. From Rico Designs, isn't it? Oh, Rico Creative, whatever, same thing. Yeah, Rico Designs, Creative, Make It Tweed. I'm not crazy. Sweater quantity. What am I going to pair it with, though? Like a light gray, maybe? I mean, I could put it with black, but then all those threads would stand out a lot, and I want them to kind of blend in a little bit. I just want the tweed to stand out a little. So I don't know. But then, because I bought these, I think I'm going to return that yarn I bought from Joann. Yes. Okay. So anyway, I went to pick that up because I'd already paid for it. It was $24.36 with tax. And they were having a trunk show for Wool Needles Threads. I wanted to say Wool Needles Hands, but it's not her. Wool Needles Threads. I walked in the door and this bag was the first thing I saw, and I immediately went like, ooh. Because I'm an impulse shopper, okay? I walked around with this bag on my arm. Like, I talked to the person that made the bag, and I was just like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get it. And I just walked around the store with it on my arm, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And I found out how much it was when I got to the register, and I was too embarrassed to put it back. So I put this back. It was $95. It's got the metal thing in it that makes it open up like a square, but here's my thing, it doesn't stay open like that. I want it to stay open. They're not connected right here. Aren't they supposed to be? Are they supposed to be connected? Because this doesn't stay open. It just kind of falls back in on itself, see? Or is that how they're supposed to be? I don't know. This was real expensive. But it had an Asian print on it. The Destash is gonna pay for this bag because it's so expensive. And then I bought the Yarn Crawl colorway for West 7th for this year. This is High Riz. It's just a neutral base with speckles. And I can pair it with, I have West 7th wool yarn that's dyed similarly. And it's probably sitting behind me somewhere. No, it's up there. It's up there. This can actually fade with that. So, boom. Yarn Crawl colorway. Got a free Malabrigo sock pattern, which I thought looked really cool. These are the Normandy socks. I don't know if it's a free pattern on Ravelry or what, but free pattern. I picked up another Turkish spindle from Tangled Yarn Farms. It was $10. I'm sure you guys remember I gave away the other big one I bought. I got this one because it's not as heavy as that one was. Because that's the whole reason I wasn't using it. It's because it's really freaking heavy. Cha-ching. This one's not as heavy. My only thing with it is, now that I've got it home, there's no notch here. So I'm used to it having a notch where I can put the thing. Anyway, that. Then I saw this, and I don't know why I bought it, because yes, I have fiber that looks like this, and I can spin it myself. This is Manos Del Uruguay Marla. Yes. No identical skeins. Each one is unique. This, I can't read that handwriting. I love their things. It tells you who did your yarn. But anyway, this is their, what's it called? Spin Cycle-y, hand spun looking yarn line. And because I bought this, I wanted something that paired with it, because they have semi-solids that pair. I think they look really pretty together. This is Sammy. I can't read this one either. Maybe it says Valerie. I don't know. But they're going to go together in something or other. Maybe the dotty cowl. I don't know. So there. And then, because of course I'm not done. They're doing their knit every day in May thing again. So I got my little paper for that. I got some new stitch stoppers that say I don't have enough serotonin for this. Which I thought was fun. Okay, and then I got a kit. And I got it because I thought it was nifty and because I was wishing I had something like this to keep pills in. Because that's all this really is. It's a pill case. I mean, that's all it is. I thought about putting stuff like this together out of all the notions I have sitting around the house and like putting it in the shop or something. But it's just a little case for the notions and the things. It was $9. Thought it was cute. I was gonna pick up one for you guys. Let me know. Want one? Not saying I'll pick up one for everybody, but I mean, I thought about picking up one of these and one of those snap sock rulers and like doing a little giveaway with a sock set or something. Would that be cool? You guys, would that be interesting to you? Let me know. I might go back and do it. They'll have to replenish the stock because they were low on stock. I think they only had blue left when I was there. Why didn't I get the blue? Because it wasn't my shade of blue. That's why. And then because I was the 20th customer of the day, I got a free skein of Malabrigo. It's very bright. It's so bright. And then I got a bunch of one skein pattern suggestions to use with it. Let's see. Vintage is Aran weight, I think. I don't remember. Or worsted. I don't remember. This is that Gigi Loves Orange color for Gigi. I mean, it could go with a rainbow thing. I don't know. It's bright. I think that's it. That was a lot. That was me rambling about all the things for like an hour. Y'all are used to it, right? Right? Let's see. What else is there to tell you? Oh, I know. I ordered a fleece or a partial fleece. I have ordered, and I don't know if it's going to turn out great or not. I've never heard of these people. I didn't do a lot of research because I'm just doing it to see if I can. It's black rambouillet. I got a pound of it. I have ordered, because my lingerie laundry bags aren't like open mesh. They're like super thin, like tight knit mesh. So I ordered some bigger mesh laundry bags and some sneaky snacky comey things. Yeah, that I'm probably going to stab myself with. It's going to be awful. I can see the injuries now. I'm going to double check that I have band-aids and all the things. I am up to date on my tetanus shot, so snickety snack. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I've been talking to Fossil Fibers because she posted a bunch of like scouring stuff online on Instagram today. And I was like, man, you have great timing. I'm getting a fleece tomorrow. And, you know, I was looking at scouring tips. So she got a whole thing out there. So I've got everything I need. I've even got the scour stuff. I got to figure out where I put it though. So I'm going to scour a fleece and I'm going to comb it. Am I going to card it too? No, I mean, it's Bramble. I'm going to comb it. I'm going to do my own comb top. I'm not going to dye it because it's black. Well, it's probably brown, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm going to prep my own fleece. We'll see. It's probably not going to be a thing that I do because from what I understand, it smells real bad. And no thank you. But I am excited to try it out. Okay. My goal originally was to buy pre-washed fleece that I can, but I couldn't find any in colors that I wanted because I don't want white. I want, well, because I wouldn't mind white if I could comfortably dye, but because dyeing is a pain, I wanted like grays and like, you know, taupey colors that I don't mind being natural. Like white is just no. But like, you know, the natural colors I've been showing y'all of the yarns I've been buying recently, like I want locks and stuff like that to play with. Mostly because I want to try prepping my own fiber on that Carter thing, and also, you know, doing my own comb top. Because here's my thing. If I can't dye, I can at least put some blends or something together, right? And I figure, you know, doing a little sneaky snack thing, I'm not really hurting my wrist but so much, because I bought one of the ones that has the clamps on it and you just do it on the table, so I can actually use both hands and be like that's the plan. That's the plan. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. It's been fun. It's been real. I'm gonna go knit some stockinette and clean some things, because that needs to happen now that my head doesn't hurt. Bye. Talk to you guys again soon. I'm still working on the quilt. I gotta cut some more squares. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.